How's it going, everybody? I'm Daniel, you're watching That About Tech. So iOS 11 has been out for quite a while now, and I've been thinking and I have to record a video showing you all the new features, all the hidden features and all of that, but I just couldn't find a reason because all the features weren't just that impressive and all the features were just shown by all the other YouTubers in the platform. But then after really using and digging into it and then researching, I found quite a lot of features that I'm pretty sure you haven't seen. Maybe you have seen one or two of those, but definitely not all of them. So let's get started with the iOS 11 really hidden features. Okay, so the first feature I want to show you is regarding the keyboard. It's actually a 2-in-1, so it's 2 features with just the keyboard. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to launch the Notes app, and here have a random line of characters, okay, as you guys can see. Keep in mind that this works with any app that uses the keyboard, so Safari, Notes, Messages, WhatsApp, or anything like that. So I showed you in my previous video that you can actually force touch on the keyboard and then move the cursor anywhere you want, and then this is a much more precise way to choose where your character is. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But actually in iOS 11 what you can do is, if you just force touch, you will move, okay, but if you force touch a little bit harder, you will select the string. Okay, that's pretty neat. So let's imagine you have actually the space, a word, space, a word, space, another word. Okay, so then you force touch and then you can just scrub. But then if you just want to select this piece, you force touch a little bit stronger and then you selected all that portion. So then you can just delete, for example. So that's pretty neat. And another thing that I really loved in iOS 11 is that you can actually hold here on your emoji thing where you select your language, and then you can actually put, left or right, and then you change the orientation of your keyboard. So let's imagine here I'm using my right hand, so I put right. So then my keyboard will move a little bit to the right, so then it's easier for me to type one-handed. So then I don't have to actually reach all those characters towards the left of my screen. So then I type much faster with the smaller keyboard, and then when I tap this arrow, everything comes back to normal. So that's pretty handy. Another really cool feature is that you can actually tap your power button 5 times, and after that you will be prompted with your slide to power off normal and your SOS emergency slider. So then you can actually contact 911 or anything if you have an emergency or anything like that, like an accident. So it's pretty handy because just 5 times hold, 5 times press the power button, and then you'll be prompted with this screen. Another really awesome feature is that in iOS 11 we've got a QR code reader embedded with the camera app. So then you just open your camera app, you don't need to download any other apps or anything like that, and then you put it there, it is gonna read, and automatically, as you guys can see, open wikipedia.org. That's just a QR code from Wikipedia. So then you tap here and then you'll be redirected to their website. So that's pretty neat and fast, isn't it? Still talking about your camera, if you go in settings and enable grid mode, as you guys can see you have a grid here, and then you put your phone flat on a surface, okay, you can see this plus sign right there in the middle. That's a level. So then, as you guys can see, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a better idea. Okay, so this plus, as soon as you move your phone a little bit, the cross in the middle is gonna vary, showing you its level. So that's pretty cool. It's hard to focus because I have 2 cameras and all, but yeah, you got the idea. So as you guys can see, the 2 crosses right there, that's your level. So then you can see exactly if the table is leveled or anything like that. Again, not having the need to buy or to download a separate app. Okay, this one is not new to a lot of people, but I have to mention because it's pretty damn cool, is the new control center. So as you scroll up, you get this all new layout that I'm not going to talk about because Apple has done it in their keynote, but you can also add multiple apps in the bottom right here. So then the standard one is just these 4 apps, as you guys see right there. So there's a flashlight, the timer, the calculator, and the camera, but then I just added personally the low power mode, the alarm, the Apple TV remote, and the wallet. And you can do that all from the settings app. So then you can just go to the first page of settings and then control center and then customize controls, and here I have all the apps I have right now, and down there I have all the apps I can add. So accessibility, do not disturb while driving, voice memos, screen recording, which is also very good. You can actually hold and then it's gonna record your screen. So then for gamers and YouTubers, that's pretty cool. And then after you stop recording your screen, it's gonna go to your video, to your photo library. So that's a feature that was like implemented in jailbreaks for a long time, and Apple decided to put there in the iOS. Okay, so that's pretty cool for your control center. Up next, we have a feature I like to call hold and tap with second finger. And that's pretty cool for moving apps from your home screen. So all you have to do is hold on an app like you would normally move to a second screen or something. And then with the second finger, you can just tap on different apps. Okay, so here, Jesus, here, here, here. And then we have like a stack of 5 little apps. And then you can just move them to a second screen or anything like that in a very fast way. And then if you release, they are back to their position. We have also a new screenshot little feature. So if you take a screenshot of any part of your phone, you will have this little screenshot right there. So then you can just tap to open it up, make some edits, paint, erase, and do things like that if you want to edit, crop, or something. And right here you can easily share with through iMessage, mail, notes, WhatsApp, or anything. So that's pretty cool if you are in a social media and you want to share a photo through, let's say, WhatsApp or something, and then you can just very easily take a screenshot, click here, and then it's gonna share very fast. And after you're done with it, you hit done, and you can actually delete it right away, so you don't even have to keep using memory from your phone. So that's pretty good as well. And last but not least, talking about our Messages app, let's imagine we have 2 new effects. So let me just show you very quick. So then you say something like that, and then force touch on the send icon as always. But if you go to screen, we have 2 new effects, which are send with echo. So then you see those like loads of green bubbles, sorry, orange bubbles, and then you swipe right, and then you've got send with spotlight. So then just to give a more dramatic and emphasize your message. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you really liked it. I tried to get really hidden features that not everybody's talking about, just to show you something very cool, very different, and I hope you like it. Please, if you do, hit the like button down there or down here, it depends, and also subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, which I generally do every week. So that's about that. Bye bye, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers.